Yo, what up, everybody? Yo, Jason Trio here with Bittrio.com. Today is Friday, January 6th, 2023. And today, I want to talk about the Battlebound Evaverse 2022 year in review. About to get hot up in here. All right, up on my screen. Hopefully everybody can see it. Should I zoom in on this? I got old school Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop CS3 back in the days. This is from back when I was in college learning stuff. I mean, maybe it was a little bit after. I'm not sure, but I haven't updated my Photoshop in forever. Oh my goodness. I don't even know when Adobe Photoshop CS3 came out. I think CS when I was in school. I think it was Adobe Photoshop CS. So there you go. That's how old I am. All right, so we'll take a look at the roadmap 2021. Then we'll take a look at the roadmap 2022. And we'll compare and we'll see what Battlebound was able to deliver in 2022 and what they failed to deliver. Then we'll give them a grade, see how they did, and see what we can look forward to in 2023. So we'll start off with the roadmap 2021. Q3 2021. The game came out in August, I believe. Maybe it was July 2021. Launched the First Arrivals NFT collection. Check. Launch Evaverse game on Steam. Check. Launch Turtle Troop NFT collection. Done. Q4 2021. Launch Hoverboard racing game. Completed. Launch Hoverboard NFT collection. Success. So 2021 was a huge, monumental success for Battlebound, for Evaverse. I mean, 2021, I don't even think Battlebound was incorporated or developed yet, but they did really well. Deimos, Antigar, whoever was working behind the scenes, maybe it was Tony Tang with them, I don't know. They got friends across the industry, so I don't know if people were working with them or not, but either way, 2021 really was a great year. I mean, they got a lot done. Yeah, you know, what I'm starting to think, and it's probably true, they had a lot already. You know, there was some stuff done already, and they were able to hop into 2021 with a head start. Things were already completed. So maybe a little, you know, I don't know. But all right, 2021, great. Now, let's move to Q1, Q2 of 2022. Announce partnerships, company, and founding team. Should I get a pen here? A brush? We're gonna stick with the blue theme. We'll stick with the blue, right? Actually, I like green, right? Green's good for this. A little darker green here. Oh, shit. It's a big brush. Got 13, lucky number 13. I got my caps lock on too, so it takes my thing away. All right, let's go. Announce partnerships, company, and founding team. But I gotta switch back and forth. That's a success. All right, next thing. Oh, jeez. Come on. Fuck. All right. Oh, no. All right, here we go. I gotta make a new layer, Doug. All right, here we go. That's a big check. So I gotta switch between layers and stuff. Photoshop's probably not the best tool to do this. I need to find like a whiteboard. Is there a whiteboard out there? I just got this tablet, this XP pen. I want to be able to use that on like a whiteboard and stuff. I can use it in Photoshop, but I want to be able to use it. I don't know. Photoshop might be a little too advanced here, but that's why I like it. All right, so announce partnerships, company, and founding team. 2022 success. Next up on the roadmap, scaling, development, team, and partners. Yeah, we could say that's a success, right? I think they did. They scaled the development team and partners. This is probably the biggest downfall or the biggest time sink and problem that the Battlebound team faced in 2022. Putting everybody together. It's a pain in the ass. Takes a lot of time, effort, energy. And then everybody's got to mix and mash. And we just found out today that 2 people have been let go or resigned. But either way, 2 people, Mayu and Chris Rose, apparently, is what I'm just finding out in my Discord. Shout out to everybody talking, because I'm no longer in the Battlebound holders chat. My wallet's all screwy. But either way, we're talking about it in the Bittrio Discord, and Mayu and Chris Rose have departed from the Battlebound team. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I don't know what the dealio is, but that's the deal. So they scaled the team. They scaled the partners. Success. Next on the list for Q1, Q2, 2022. Launch the Evaverse marketing campaign. Okay, this one is a little tricky because at the end of 2022, I mean, let's say Q1, Q2 of 2022, this was a huge fail. Faceplant. This is a huge fail because they didn't do any marketing. And then if they did, I don't know what it was, and it wasn't successful. Please explain. But they did somewhat redeem themselves at the end. The last 2 weeks of the year. The last week of the year, was it? They partnered up with Coinbase. Huge marketing campaign. Coinbase Gaming Days. One of 6 games that was promoted, that is being promoted on Coinbase, is Evaverse. So this one, you know, I'm gonna give this one, so we'll say red's bad, green's good. What's the middle of green and red? Yellow? I think for this one we're gonna give them a yellow, an orange, a yellow. We're gonna give them a yellow here, and we're just gonna say question mark, maybe. Can we put a stroke on these so it's easier to see? Okay, just put a stroke on these, it'll be a little easier. So there we go, question mark. Go back to our green. Give me that green, baby. All right, so this one's in the middle. Launch the marketing campaign. Still a lot to be desired here, but we will accept this as not a total failure. It is in the middle. All right, where we at? All right, here we go. Next up, launch the EVA token and play to earn economy. Oh no. Has to be one of the biggest fails of the 2022 year. The EVA token was planned, promised, promoted to come out Q1, Q2, 2022. Before that, it was supposed to come out at the Q4, I believe it was, 2021. Not sure. I think they changed that roadmap. But hey, and let's just say this too, you know, things change, right? Hey, that's the way it goes. Life isn't some static step up journey to the way. It's not like that. Things come, things flow, things drop. You don't know. So I'm not using this as like a dig, like, oh, you guys suck, but it's just a reflection. You know, you got to take the criticism here. The truth is the truth, but we're not having unrealistic expectations. Things always change, and we wouldn't want this token to come out and be shitty, because that would be an even more epic fail than if they waited and delayed it and then it came out and it was a success. So while we do understand, we also have to be honest and throw a red X on this EVA token. No. A fail. Oh shit, I'm doing this again. Doing this again, bro. I gotta put it on this layer. So it is a fail. X marks the spots. Next up on the 2022 roadmap is launch Evaverse turtle racing. Okay. Now, it was a little delayed, but they got it out. It didn't come in Q1, Q2 of 2022. It didn't come in Q3 2022. But finally, it came in Q4 2022. So we did get the Evaverse Turtle Racing game mode launch upon us. And they showed that they were willing to be agile and get it and change it, because originally it was supposed to just be some idle game mode where you just watched and spectated. They developed it. They recognized that that was total jank, wasn't good enough, and they extended it for another month or two or whatever it was. They built out a player controlled turtle racing game mode that is much, much better. So for this one, even though it was delayed a few months, it is still a success. Yes. We're not going red. We're not going red. We're going green. Oh, yes. That's bad. You don't want to cover that L. Oh my goodness, these check marks. They're so hard to do. Is that a check mark, dude? I need my XP pen. Where's my XP pen at? All right, launch Evaverse Turtle Racing. Done. That's a good. All right, next up we have launch Second Arrivals NFT collection. Anybody see those? Anybody see those? No, you don't see them. They're not here. They are not here. So for that, we must say that's a failure. That is a failure. They have not launched the Second Arrival NFT collection. But you know, we could put a little caveat here. You know, oh man, you know, we could be, dude. We could have another, you know what I should have did actually? I should have made one check mark, put it on a layer, one question mark, put it on a layer, one X, put it on a layer, and then I could just kept duplicating the layers. Now I got everything on the same layer. I mean, I still could edit this, but whatever. We're going with the flow, baby. That's life. Do you see what I'm saying? That's life. I don't produce these things, edit these things. I just go with the flow. On the fly, baby. Quick thinking on your feet. Go. So the Second Arrival NFT collection, I am going to give this a question mark, dude. A medium-based question mark. And you know why? You know why I'm going to do this? I'm going to give the Battlebound Evaverse team the benefit of the doubt here, because they launched the Pirtle collection. They launched the Pirtles, and we're gonna say, because of that, damn, that's some big font. We're gonna say, Pirtles. They launched the Pirtles, so I can give them that. The Pirtles came out, yeah. So I gotta give them that love right there for the Pirtles. Because even though they didn't launch the Second Arrivals collection, they still brought out another collection. Now, I'm not entirely happy with myself holding a shitload of avatars and they giving me one Pirtle pack for my commitment. So I'm not entirely ecstatic about that, but I'm also not mad about it because, hey, give them to everyone else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be sitting here playing this game by myself and expect it to be successful when I got all the goods. The game is nothing without players. So if they want to expand it, get with Coinbase, give out these Pirtles to all the new players, let people, you know, do their thing and create some sort of buzz, I could get down with that. Now, don't make it a habit. You can't ignore your holders, as, you know, a lot of holders got smacked, and some people might not be mature, or they might not be able to be like, take it, you know, take it like that. Some people got some hurt feelings. And I could understand that too, but let's not be too greedy, right? Let's not be too greedy. Not be too greedy. You got to understand that the game is nothing without players, and sometimes you got to take it on chin. You're gonna take it on chin sometimes for the better of the game. Not always, but sometimes. And this was a case where it's fine to do that. Just don't make it a habit. You have to, and that seems to be big lacking right now. The holders aren't being looked after, but that's all right. Hey, for now, it's okay. And I see it with the ticket split on the airdrop. The holders are gonna get an even amount as the ticket grinders. I mean, I called that out when that was announced too. That's a major fail. I don't like that. I haven't received any feedback from the team or anything. They're just like, hey, we'll consider. So I don't know what the dealio is with that, but I don't like it. So the Pirtle's fine. We'll give the Second Arrivals NFT collection a mid-tier question mark, because although they didn't release the Second Arrivals, they did release another NFT collection, and that is the Pet Pirtles. Moving on to Q3, Q4 2022. So they had 3 hits, 2 questionables, and 1 fail in Q1, Q2 of 2022. That's not terrible, right? I mean, I was looking at this list like, man, this is actually going to be pretty bad. But actually looking at it now, okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. All right, let's see what they promised or expected or estimated to bring in Q3, Q4 2022. First up, we have the launch Evaverse guilds and teams. Damn. Failure. That one seems relatively easy to bring, actually. That seemed to be like, maybe that's some low-hanging fruit, perhaps? Y'all couldn't bring that out? Who's prioritizing these? I think that could have been. That seems easy, right? Get some UI in there, create a guild, let everybody attach like a guild name under their name or in the profile page, or some sort of stamp or guild heraldry or a symbol or a cape or a backpack, or, you know, that seems like it could have been easy, and it really could have helped out the community and allowed players to start building relationships with other players, recruiting. It could have strengthened recruiting, scholarships, created some buzz, could have went hand in hand with the marketing, could have did something with the guilds with limited time item, perhaps. If you're a new guild within 2023, 2022, one of the first guilds of the Evaverse, a lot of stuff could have been put here. So I think this one is a major, major fail that could have been relatively easy. Now, I've never built a game before, but that doesn't mean I don't understand what's going on with some things here. And I could definitely see this right here as being a huge opportunity and a missed opportunity. But that one really stinks. All right, next up we have launch Evaverse land sale. Nope, not seeing it. That's another fail. Now that one's really hard to do though. It takes a lot of resources to do the land. Now, they could have did it where a lot of the companies do, where they'll launch the land sale and then they won't launch any land gameplay for ever. I'm talking to you, Axie Infinity. They launched their land sale like 2 years in advance of the actual gameplay. They just recently, this month or the end of December, I think. What? They just released their land play, and I think it's just like a beta or something after they sold it out. Now that's something that I do like Battlebound for. You know, they don't really want to be cash grab dudes, where they're just out here selling us stuff and saying, hey, give us your money and we'll deliver the game whenever the hell we please. They like to have it connected where when we have an NFT drop or an NFT launch, you can expect there to be a game mode associated with that. And that's really good. I like that. You know, that's like a real freaking game, not like a crypto scam cash grab type of deal that we're so used to out here. But the huge thing that they're missing is the marketing. The marketing. The guilds. Guilds could have went a long way with that. All right, so next up, what do we have in Q3, Q4 2022? Launch Evaverse level editor. Now this might be a little harder to do, but I really think this should have been, man. This needs to be, whoever's creating that storyboard, whoever's assigning story points, or however they work their shit. You need to have content. And what better way to have endless content than to allow your players to create it? The Evaverse level editor, creating tracks, creating land, whatever, just creating content for everyone. It's such a huge return for the game to keep people, to retain players, to get new players, all the things that needs to be done here, and the glaring weaknesses of the game. Somebody needs to recognize what is going to bring people in. And this is a huge one. Imagine you log in the Evaverse and there's 50 freaking racetracks. 47 of them created by people like you, people like me. I'd be in that bitch all day. I got a shitload of fucking ideas. I'm jonesing. I'm chomping. I want to get in there and create these tracks, these level editors. Now, I know they would have to go in and code out something and create the parameters and give us obstacles and objects. But you know what that would also do? It would create a whole new business model to have NFT models, right? Like ramps, specific ramps. And it also ties in with guilds and teams where you could have your guild stickers on those ramps, or specific ramps or trees, or just all these items could be their own NFTs. It's a huge idea that apparently they're not fucking with. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not in there. I'm just an outside dude giving my opinion. So this could all be, you know, whatever the hell. But from my perspective, dude, the sorting of effort versus, not verse, but so yeah, I don't know. Effort, how much effort does it take and how much return are we going to get from this? Like return on investment, I guess. Whoever is determining that, it just doesn't seem like it's good, you know? Case in point, the freaking best machine. Somebody made the decision to freaking create a best machine for fucking half a year, however long it took. And it didn't, what, did you think that that was bringing value to the game? Sure it is, but that's something that could wait. That's something that could have been put in the UI. Why spend all this time developing a model, a slot machine with all the rules that have to be put in and all the logic that has to be built into the slot machine? Just put it in the UI and put the slot machine design in the backlog. That will come later. You could have moved on to something way more impactful for the players. So Evaverse level editor, a huge idea, something that could have made this game rocket. But no, never to be seen. I don't know about never to be seen, but not seen yet. Fuck, what am I doing? All right, let's get on the right shape here, Doug. Get on your layer, baby. Here we go, here we go. Put a big fat X on that sucker. All right, moving on, moving on. What do we got? The last thing? That's it. All right, that's fucking it. That's it. All right, let's get this out of here. All right, so that's it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things We have 3 successes. We have 4 failures and 2 mid-range in between success and failure. Not going to call it a success. I'm not going to call it a failure. So overall, I mean, I'm going to give them the grade. What grade are we giving them, y'all? What grade are we giving them? I'm going to say Battlebound's 2022 year-end review grade, the D. The D. You get a D. You don't get an F. You didn't fail. But you didn't... I mean, I guess you passed, right? I mean, a D's a pass, right? So you passed. Put a drop shot on that bad boy. You got a D. A D plus? I don't know. It's just a D. Just a D. Just a D. You got a D. There you go. That's the grade. The final 2022 grade is a D. What would I give the 2021? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that great. It was new. I think for 2021, I'm gonna give him a B minus. For 2021, give him a B minus. But they reverted, man. They took it back. They took it back, dude. In 2022, they went backwards. Now, I don't know if they went backwards, actually. That might be a little too harsh. Where the hell's my D at? Where my D go, man? Minus. There it is. There's a D. They did less, though. It's so weird, right? It's like they did less in 2022 than they did in 2021. That's freaking weird. All right, let's go and let's play this game, y'all. All this talk. Let's get to playing. 874 hours. Goddamn. Let's get to playing, baby. I do have to finish these. So the 500 races. I haven't finished. There's just a lot that could be done, you know. I don't know. It's easy from an outsider for me. Like, oh, I know everything. These motherfuckers don't know shit. All right, here we go. Yeah, I don't know shit, man. All right, I do got to get my 500 races though. Let's see what we got. Oh, I could do my E. There you go. 100 tickets. Hey, what up, dude? He did 1 race. That's it. That's all you freaking did. You lazy ass turtle. All right, who are we gonna go? And look, I mean, look, is it me? Is it me? Who's playing the game? Let's take a look at the servers. Hey, I mean, I'm surprised. Shit. 10, 9, 9, 30, 40. It's like 45 people here. So that's not terrible. Although I think there's a glitch that has like people double. So I don't know if that's messing up these numbers. There's actually something we could do here real quick to take a look. We could take a look at the Steam charts. And we do have an uptick since December, which is nice to see. After our huge drop off in 2022. So hopefully they could ride this wave and keep it going. I mean, that's what I would like to see. There's a lot that could be done here. Let's make it happen, y'all. All right, hold on. I gotta join this race now. Who am I racing with though? All my freaking turtles are out on loan. This dude, Black Magic, Diamond Hands, 9 seconds. Who's this guy? Darkness. He level 1. Let's just do a Purtle. Get a Purtle out here. I don't have any of my cool stuff, my cool turtles. I do have my one. I got Rays. Man, look at that Purtle. That Purtle's cool. 2 Purtles, baby. And I got shitty Purtles, dude. Why'd I get such shitty Purtles? I tried to be time of the essence. I raced and grinded, unlocked my Pirtle packs, and I got a 87 prestige, a 74 prestige, and a 72 prestige. Meanwhile, other people are fucking unlocking 90 prestiges and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what. I mean, I guess it's just random, but damn, dude. I'm trying to get in on those dudes. I was trying to get in on those Pirtles. But like I said, it ain't nothing crazy because I can't have everything in the game that, you know, I already got a lot of shit. I already got a lot of stuff in this game. I can't have it all, man. I got it all, then no one else is going to want to play, right? So you got to spread it out, distribute it. I like it that other people are getting good stuff. Hopefully they hold on to it and they don't dump on the market. Also got this guy too. This guy, this Garfield, right? Yeah, that's what Eggshell said. This Garfield. Garfield. You're not the owner. Okay, I'm not the owner. Who the fuck is? I'm not the owner. Who is? Yeah, I am the owner, bruh. I think my wallets are all screwed up too. Black magic. Actually, no, we're going darkness, right? Darkness is cool. Ooh, damn, he don't look so dark though with the new update. So it is crazy though that they that two people were either let go or they left the team. I'm not sure what happened there, but you know, it's easy to judge from the outside. And although I do it, you know, a little bit, I don't want to get too crazy because you never know what the hell's going on. And you always think, oh, I could do it better. I could do it. But then, okay, do it then, right? Do it. I got to do it. Do it. And yeah, I would love to create a game. That would be fucking awesome. But you know how much time and effort and it takes team, man. It takes a lot of teamwork to get it to go, man. Teamwork makes the dream work. It's not easy, dude. So you have to respect that. You have to understand that. Everybody just wants quick gains, rich. And you know, I do too. Shit. Don't get me wrong. I do too. But I'm not going to be unrealistic. Look at Black Magic coming in getting first place. What's up? Cosmic Pirtle. Who? Black Magic, is that your first race, dog? That's his second race. All time. And he's smoking a level 4 Pirtle? Fuck out of here. Monster. I think prioritizing is one of the weaknesses of 2022. Whoever was prioritizing, man, what y'all was doing with shit? Y'all prioritize. But it's hard, right? Everyone's remote. How are you going to, like I say, I would say that is one of the weaknesses of Deimos. He seems a little too soft on people, allows people to maybe take advantage. Now, if he did let people go though, that takes a lot of courage too, and that's impressive. So I don't know if they left or they were let go, but if they were let go, man, that's a lot of that changes my opinion. Like, wow, that's good for you, standing up for your baby. Nobody put Evaverse in a corner. But yeah, when it's remote, you know, it's hard. It's hard because everybody could just be chilling and coasting, especially if you have that laxed attitude. It's a balance. It's a balance between getting people to work hard for you and keeping everybody motivated and not burning everybody on and having everybody hate their freaking job. That's not easy to do, man. How can you do it? It has to be passion. It has to be passion for people. And if it's just a job, it's just a passion, well, you're gonna see it in the results. You're gonna see it in the game. I don't know what happened, but I would definitely say we gave the grade a D. You know, let me know what your grade is if you're still even listening or watching this 34 minutes in. You know, I don't think it was an F. But maybe some people do. I think it was a D. I think that's fair. And I don't even know if I have 500 races. I mean, that's another thing too, the unoriginality. I thought Evaverse was trying to be, hey, when you see Evaverse, you know Evaverse, right? We're original. But with the gear, You know, you get backs and helms, backs and helms, backs and helms. You know, they're coming out with backpacks all day long. Back and helm, back and helm. Now they're coming out with a wreath for the head. So you got halos, wreaths. What? Come on. You can't be original here. We could have. There's other stuff we could have did. I was thinking like a stomp pad on the hoverboard. You could have did a chest piece, maybe put something on the front, a necklace, a wristband, an anklet, a knee brace, something other than a helm or a bag. But I mean, I guess at least they didn't do another back piece. They were smart enough to be like, look, we can't do another back piece. And another easy thing, allow people to wear multiple gear at once. Create that MMO type feel where you have multiple gear. You have a helm, you got a back, you got a chest. You have these items that you can equip. The more you can add, the better. Well, maybe not always, but I think for players, you want to be able to level up your character. You want to be able to level up your account. You want to be able to customize your character. You want to be able to customize your account even, like titles, guilds, teams, those things. That's where the focus should be. Do you want to pull players in? That's how are you going to pull players in? I mean, what is the question? What's the answer to that question? How do you pull players in? Give them shit to do. Give them stuff to advance. Allow them to level up their peeps. Now, yeah, they came out with the hoverboards. You can level up your hoverboards. Good. They came out with the pets. You can level up your pets. Good. Just not enough. That's all. It's good. Those are good things. It's just not detailed enough. It's not deep enough. More. Everyone wants more. This isn't, you know, we have huge expectations. We play games with major competitors. A lot of good games out there. You know, if you just want to be like a small little game, you know, Pong or something like that, then you could keep it simple and basic like this. But if you want to compete with the best games out there, you're going to have to bring it. You're going to have to bring it. You're going to have to give players the customizable tracks where the players can create the tracks. It seems like the quickest way to do it. Rather than spending developer time and hours to create a track here, create a track there, and keep creating tracks. Why not spend the developer time and hours into creating the editor and then let the players blossom the game. Let the players expand the game. Not only does that free up the devs to do more other stuff, but it also allows the game to take a totally unique route, all based on what the players are building, what the players are playing. I said this a year or two ago, whatever the hell, I don't know, 2021. It said, make it like Blanco's Block Party, where you let the players create the levels and then everyone joins a party and we go from game mode to game mode. Now, maybe I'm just too early and I'm saying, I'm saying do this, but really what I'm saying to do takes a shitload of time and a ton of work. Maybe that's the case. And they're like, look, yeah, we're trying to do that. But we're just not doing it. And I would say, okay, I can get that, but with what's being released, you know, the best machine, these things, it doesn't look like the priorities are in line. The priorities are not in line. We need better ranking, right? We need better ranking here. Who the fuck is ranking these jobs or whatever the hell, these things that need to be done? Are the devs just picking what's easy? Like, I'll take this one, boss. I'll take this one. That's easy. I want the easy one. Well, you know, some things are easy, and that is something that you need to take in, right? How many hours is that going to take? But what are you going to get in return? That's probably the missing piece. What are you going to get in return? Don't just pick the easy stuff. Or maybe it's like they had a static timeline or roadmap and they were sticking to it no matter what. They weren't able to change. I don't know if that's true though, because they were able to adjust with the turtle racing. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. I still have high hopes for Evaverse. I still think it could be one of the best games out there. But it's not going to happen just because. It's going to happen through a lot of hard work and a lot of, I guess, you know, looking at the project with open eyes, man. New look, realistic look. Just be fucking real. Because as time goes on and these games get further and further developed, the competition I'm talking about, if you're not on it, it will just fade away. You know, this game will just fade away. And of course, you know, I'm heavily invested in this game, dude. I mean, I'm willing to let my shit go to zero. I knew that when I got in here, but I don't want it to fucking go to zero. You know, I like the game. I want to play the game. I want to make money as well. But if not, you know, I mean, I accept that risk coming in right from the door, dude. And I guess that's why I'm a little less complainy. Or maybe I'm not, right? Maybe people are like, you're less complaining. Wait, you're fucking complaining like a little bitch. You know, I think I'm less complaining. Maybe I'm complaining, I guess, but I'm just giving constructive feedback or criticism, at least from my perspective, because I am willing to let my shit go to zero, dude. It is what it is. I'm already in. It either goes, the game's a success, or all my shit goes to zero, and that's, you know, it is what it is, you know, fine. You already see on my streams and my channel, I'm starting to play traditional games like Warhammer Online that aren't NFT games, that don't have money in them. Because there's really nothing going on here, you know. There's no money to be made. No one's making any money. There's no game out there that's making money. It seems like, you know, we have this bear market and now is the time everyone's building, and not until, if even, a new bull market comes will we see gains again. But that's also a time to realign your focus and say, look, it ain't even about the money. You know, if we just create a good game, the money, you won't be able to help yourself but to make money, because everybody will be fucking jonesing to get some of these collectibles. The game will be popular as shit. Everybody will be fucking trying to get these dudes. Everybody's gonna want a turtle. Everybody's gonna want an avatar. Everybody's gonna want a hoverboard. Why? Because they want to play the freaking game. And how do we get to that point? That's the biggest question. Those are the types of implementations or releases that we need to see. We need to see releases that are geared towards bringing on new players, keeping players engaged in the game. Okay? All we're seeing now, and you know, I don't want to say all, but a lot of what we're seeing now is just a freaking grind fest. Hey, here's one track, grind this thing for 500 races. Here's another track, grind it for 500 races. Here's another track, grind it for 500 races. Instead of giving us these little tidbits, and I'm sure it takes a lot of work, but I don't want to say it's wasted work, but it's not the best work. You're giving us these little tidbits that we can grind. Why not give us the player level editor so that you can infinitely expand? That would be one of the highest priorities. If I was saying, let the players build your game, or at least help build your game. How can you do that? Put out the freaking level editor, dude. I mean, that should have been boosted to the freaking top of the list. It has to be. Or I'm wrong, you know. I mean, like I said, this is what I'm saying. I'm not involved in this game at all, as far as like from a company standpoint. I'm just a player. But from a player's perspective, and even from a business dude's perspective, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, fuck. Trying to pass that dude. There he is. Just knocked me into the wall. It just makes a lot of sense. It's like passive income, you know? It's like the same theory there where you create something and then you let it roll on its own. Spend the time, create the level editor, release it to the hounds that are the players, and let the players build your game while you continue on and add more tools that will expand and grow your game. Don't freaking wall off the game. And look, it's probably hard to create a level editor. I would imagine it's going to take a lot of work, but I would say that is the biggest bang for your buck. It's a huge bang. It's a huge bang. I mean, I'd create probably fucking 20 levels on my own. I would be creating freaking levels out the wazoo. My kids would be creating levels. They create levels in Little Big Planet, as did I. They create levels in Blankos. And I started to create levels in Blankos, but I didn't really like the level editor. It was kind of making me dizzy. So I might have created one level, but I didn't do a good level. And I just stopped doing it. But that's another thing too. The level editor has to be good. It has to be good. Now, I haven't checked Blankos in a while, but my son was on there doing it like last week, and he was having fun with it. And then there you go. How about that? What do you think? What do you think if that was the release? The level editor. And then you wake up, and every day you log into Evaverse, there's 50 new freaking racetracks. What the fuck? Yo! And every day you wake up, there's another 50 freaking tracks. And of course, they're not all going to be good, but that's why you put a ranking system in there. And you put a most played system in there. Then you incentivize players for making them by letting them get a cut of the tickets earned on their track. And then maybe you have leaderboards where the most played tracks get tickets, or something like you do with the hoverboard top times and stuff like this. Now that could come after, but still you could see how it can just mushroom and grow from that one idea of a level editor that for some reason, you know, I don't know. But I don't even know. Maybe it is top priority. I don't know. But it ain't fucking here. I was supposed to come out last year and it ain't here. So is it top priority? I don't know. Let's hope that comes out quick, man, because I know a lot of people that would be all over that, myself included. And that's what the players want. You know, sure. Do they want other stuff? Yeah, whatever. We could talk about that, think about that, figure all that out. But one of the things definitely that we all want is content, variety. We want things to do, fun. We want to log into a game and have fun. We don't want to log into a game and grind till our fucking eyes bleed and shit. Playing the same track every freaking day a zillion times. It's okay, but it ain't no top tier shit, dude. You need variety. Get under, get under. He's a short little dude. You could just imagine, dude. I mean, you could just imagine all the stuff that you could do with a level editor, the promotions, the contests, the marketing. It's just so much you could do. And then the guilds, right? The teams. And then you allow the people to create with their own team logos, and then they build. That's another big one that should be at the top of the list. The guilds. Put the freaking guilds in the game. Let's go. I think we're getting there though, because, you know, look, we're early, dude. This is the beginning of a game. I mean, the biggest crap was the best machine as far as time spent and value provided. The paint over, that took a lot of time as well, but I like it. I think the paint over is really good because with videos, people watching the game, with promotions, they're making videos to promote the game. Gotta look good. Gotta look good. So I don't necessarily mind that. I think that's good to do the paint over. It's just, you know, everybody came up in here and they were like, wow, look at these two dudes, Amos and Anagar. They put this shit out. They did this shit. Imagine what they're going to do with more time. Imagine what they're going to do with more people. And then they spent 2022 gathering more people a whole year, and they did less, seemingly. It seems like they did less. But I think it could be that they're building the foundation, and now that all that is built, now we could spring a little bit higher in 2023 because the graphics are already in place and it's laid down. But then again, you could say, well, maybe not, because 2 people have just left the team. There's problems with the server now. The graphics are fucked up. As you can see, I'm playing low graphics because fuck Ultra. I can't play Ultra without it lagging fucking all crazy. Frame rates going all shitty. Utilizing 100% of my GPU. Like, dude, I got a fucking $3,000 PC that I built. You should be able to fucking handle this game, dude. You know, I mean, shit needs to be optimized. Can't talk to people on the mic. There's too many people. You know, there's like 25 people in the server. The server fucking crashes and shit. I mean, come on, come on. All that stuff needs to be figured out. And quick. I mean, it has to get done. Done. You know, it's not like they didn't get paid. What did they get? They got 2 million or so from the freaking mint. They got 2 million or so from the initial whatever the hell they do, the investors, seed round, Series A, Series Z, I don't know what the hell. They got some money, you know? They got some money. They're hiring people. There's a lot, but there's a lot, dude. There's so much. So I'm sitting here from the outside talking shit. Easy for me to do. And if it was so easy, right, I would just go and create my own game. But I recognize that it's hard and it's not so easy. Obviously, like everything else, it's easier said than done. But it is what it is. I like to play games. There's people that like to play games. People are going to make games. Companies are going to create games. There's going to be winners. There's going to be losers. So if you're really trying to do something, you need to figure out whether you want to be a winner or a loser. And if you want to be a winner, you're going to have to adjust and do things and perform and release things. And for me, I think they can. I still believe in the team. You know, Deimos, Anagar, and all the rest. I still think they're good. Now, like I said, I do think that they had a lot of stuff done. The character models, the rigging. You know, that's probably why 2021 seems so cool, because they had a lot of stuff in their back pocket. So maybe we were a little, you know, tricked-ish. Or not tricked, but the expectations of the community, or at least myself, I'll speak for myself, were so high for 2022. I mean, we had such high expectations for 2022, and it just wasn't seen. Yeah, it wasn't seen. 2022 was not a success. You know, and doesn't that suck, right? You spend all this time on team building, you guys are meeting in person, then 2 people exit the squad. You know, fuck. I guess that stuff is gonna happen, but that sucks, dude. That's like fucking cleaning your fucking fresh pair of socks and then going outside and stepping in the mud. Like, shit. We're trying to build. We're not trying to fucking spin our wheels here and keep running in circles and saying, yeah, well, you know, look, things, yeah, there is a thing, you know, I guess, I don't know. This is what I hear when I work, like with developers, you know, fix one thing, break 10 things, something like that. So I guess there is a thing like that where 1 step forward or 2 steps back. You know, we don't want to do that though. We don't want to do that. We want to take 2 steps forward and maybe 1 step back. That's cool. But overall, taking forward steps. And I do think after all this criticism, after all this crap, obviously, right, the game is moving forward. We do have more to do in the game. There's a whole new game mode. The graphics have been updated. Yeah, there's bugs and there's a bunch of crap, but there's still overall positive. That's why I didn't give it an F. There's no F. It's not a failure. We're still here. You passed. You still passed 2022 by the skin of your teeth. You passed with a D. All right, you passed with a D. We're still here. But that just means that 2023 has to be an A. 2023 has to be an A, dude. The priorities have to be locked in, and they gotta be the amount of effort versus the reward that you're gonna get. That has to be, why the hell should I play this game? Why should anyone play this game? And why should anyone hold the assets? Those two questions need to be answered with every implementation. Why should you play this game? Well, you can come in here, you got a level editor, you can create your own stuff. There's 1,000 racetracks. That just seems like a no-brainer to me. The number one thing. Now you can have, so I would prioritize it like this though. Enhancements and defects. Because the defects are a big thing too, you know, the bugs and everything, right? So you got your enhancements over here and you got your defects over here. You're not to prioritize the two. Should you put defects to the top of the list? Well, you're going to have to rate those, judge those, and figure out the impact. Things like the servers not being able to play, yeah, that's got to go to the top of the list. That defect has to go up, because it doesn't matter how many tracks you have in the game. If people can't freaking play it, then it doesn't matter. So you're going to have to separate the enhancements versus the defects and figure all that out. But whoever's doing that, a shitty job. I mean, I don't know. I thought they hired a project manager, and I don't want to talk shit, but you know, I gotta fucking just give an opinion, right? I mean, that's all. I'm just giving my perspective. Who's doing the project management? And I'm not calling anybody out because I don't even know who it is, and if they are having it, but it just seems like the priorities are. And maybe also I could look back on myself and say, oh, well, your expectations are just too high, dude. You know, it takes years. But I already set my expectations, and I said 2 years. I'll give this game 2 years. Summer of 2021 is when I got in. So summer of 2023, I will know. That's when I'm going to know. So it's 2023 now. It's January 6th, 2023. This summer, I'm going to know whether I think this game is going to be it, or if maybe I miscalculated a little bit. 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. You should... products should be out there. You should be able to judge whether it's going to be good or not. It's just my opinion. I know games take 5 years, whatever the hell, to make, but you can't always keep saying that. Well, it takes time. It takes time. Why? Because you fall behind and other games spring ahead. And then those games capture the market. And that's how I think it works. You know, I don't have all the insight into the gaming market, but I would imagine that that's how it works. Why? Because they keep getting more and more resources. If they take off another game, or any game, they get more players, they get more money, they get more attention, they attract more talent, better talent, and it just snowballs like that, you know, the rich get richer type of thing. And that's what I think happens in most industries, even and including the gaming industry, where if a game starts taking off, it's likely that that game is going to keep getting better, and it's going to keep furthering itself from the competition. It's going to keep advancing while the competition keeps falling behind. And you know, I don't want that to happen with Evaverse. I don't want them to miss the freaking boat, dude. Don't miss the boat. Don't miss the boat. I mean, time. I don't want to have unrealistic expectations and be a noob like that, because there's a lot of stuff I don't know. But just like Damo's putting that one announcement of time was of the essence to get these Pirtles, time is of the essence to get this game at least something. Time is of the essence, man, because other people, other studios, man, they're not waiting around. Some will fail. Most will fail. That's an unfortunate reality, right? Most will fail. And some will win. And what will they do when they win? They're going to take the majority of the market with them. They're going to win damn near everything, dude, because it's not like people play a zillion games. Yeah, you got niche games and you got small games that are okay. They're here. They're surviving and everything. But mainly the population of gamers play one or two games, right? It's like you play a game and that's it. You don't, it's not like a genre or a game. There's a zillion freaking winners. No, just go look on Twitch. There's a handful of games that have the majority of players and everyone else is fighting for the scraps. And that's just my expectation of Evaverse, man. When I seen the game, I was like, yo, number one, this could be the best game. And if it's not the best game, it could be one of the best games. And we'll see. We'll see if I was right or if I was wrong on that prediction. I'm still not giving up hope. I still think that this game is going to be one of the best games. Now, I had to delay it, right? 2023, I was making videos. Evaverse gonna be one of the best games of 2022, yeah! But then, it didn't. It didn't be one of the best games of 2022. It was not. It didn't be. Well, what game was, right? I guess we can go. Yeah, just, dude. You go to things and you look around and you're like, you look at the freaking Polka Starter games, man, and they're doing all these awards and everything, like, oh, video game awards. And I know that's only one site, but it seems to be one of the biggest sites and the biggest things. Everybody was tweeting it out saying, vote for us, vote for us. And Evaverse isn't even freaking listed on the freaking site. They don't even know about Evaverse. I mean, what the hell? They know about games. They're reviewing games that aren't even released yet. They're speculating on games and putting awards. They're nominating these games for awards that aren't even freaking released yet. And they don't even have Evaverse on the website. They don't even know about Evaverse. And there's another site that just finally got freaking Evaverse on the website. PlayToEarn.net, I think it was. Finally. Why? Why is that? Well, I mean, there's a couple reasons, but I think one of the best ways to market your game is to get the level editor. I mean, if I had to say what is the biggest thing you could do, man, put a freaking level editor in here so that people can come in, the passionate players will start, like me and whoever else, and we will help grow this game. Tap into your community. Let your community help. That should be one of the biggest things. Then you'll create that buzz. Then, of course, you do your traditional marketing, whatever you're going to do, advertise. I just imagine, dude, having 100 tracks in the Evaverse. Just imagine that, dude. And the level editor can be built to try to keep everybody in some sort of sandbox range or something to keep everybody from making the crappiest tracks and of all time. And it could be where if your track doesn't get vote, then it just doesn't, I don't know. I don't want to say you delete somebody's project because that's, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but you could have like categories. You can have most popular and you could just list those. Someone logs in, what's hot today, right? What's hot today? Oh, this track was raced 50 times while you were away. Like, what were you away? What happened when you were away? You know, just whatever. There's so much. There's so many things that could be done. It just needs to be prioritized and then done. I don't know what the, you know, I was looking on the new white paper and I didn't see a roadmap. So if anyone knows a roadmap, and maybe they're like, oh, we're never going to do a roadmap now. Let's fucking, now, because we put a roadmap out and we didn't deliver, and now people are going to fucking shit on us, right? So now we're just going to be secretive. We're not going to tell anybody anyway. You get it when you get it. I hope that doesn't happen, but I mean, I'm looking at the freaking new white paper. I didn't see a roadmap. I thought maybe there was one when they first released the new white paper on the new website, which looks great, by the way. The new website looks great. Whoever created that, you know, kudos to you. That's a freaking great, a really good looking website. So that's a nice start. You know, that'll attract people. That's marketing. Got your website. That's your brand. You're pulling people to your website. You know, I mean, look at my website. I made that shit from scratch. That shit's pretty booty. And that's why I know that all this stuff, you know, it takes a lot of work, man. There's only so many hours in a day. So if I'm being unrealistic, that's possible. Darkness. I could be out of touch, you know. You don't know what you're talking about, dude. Get out of here. You know, maybe I do. I'm not sure. But I think I know a little bit. I think I know a little bit what I'm talking about. And I definitely know what I want, right? And you could say, oh, well, okay, do people agree with me? Maybe you want something else. Maybe other people don't want something. I'm just thinking of ways to grow the game. The best ways, the most efficient ways to grow the game. Everything has to be ranked. You know, you have to estimate how long it's going to take to do these things, and then estimate how much you're going to get in return if you do implement these things. And then that's the scale that you have to judge everything off of. I'm sure they know that. You know, I ain't no fucking genius or anything. I'm sure they know all that stuff. It's just, in 2022, dude, the hopes were so high, and now, and you can just look at the price. Yeah, it's bear market, but still, there's no excuse. You know, there's no excuse, dude. Bear market, schmare market. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it, because there's other examples of projects that are making money. You know, I'm seeing these other projects that come out and they got freaking trading volume, whether it's real, whether it's fake, I don't know, but 3 times as much trading volume. What's Evaverse got? Like 2,000 Ethereum all-time trading volume. You know, you see these projects pop up, they got 6,000 fucking Ethereum. And it's like, what the hell is it? It's a fucking picture of a whatever. Picture of a Christmas tree and shit. And it's got more trading volume than Evaverse. Okay? Fill that gap. Why? Why is Evaverse not doing good? And it could be competing theories. You know, I don't know. What's the reason? What's the reason? That's what needs to be figured out. All the potential in the world is here, man. All the potential in the world is here. You just got to unlock it. And one of the best ways to unlock it, I think, put a daggone level editor. I mean, it's in the plans, right? It's in the plans to put a level editor. People want content. I think that's the biggest thing that everybody wants. They want stuff to do. They don't want to come in here and keep racing the same. Did my shit just go down? All right, this will be the last race anyway. I think we're about to level up. They don't want to keep coming in here and racing the same stuff. Pretty obvious. They can do it though. They can do it. All right. They can freaking do it. Yeah, it just said unstable on the stream. They can do it, y'all. Let's go. Positivity. Positive vibes. We got this. And this will be the year 2023, make or break. Like I say, one of the biggest tells will be what investors are willing to invest into the game. If investors aren't seeing the vision and digging it, and they're not willing to invest, you know, that doesn't mean the game will necessarily fail. You can prove them wrong. I'm still making a good game regardless, but it will be a big tell. All right, what we got? Level up here, 22, 19, 42. And the last one was, I don't know, 19, I think it was. So we are an agility cat, right? Is that what we are? Oh no, we're a turtle. What are we, agility? I think we are. All right, where's he at? Where's he at? My baby. Here he goes. Yeah, so he's an agility dude. Agility. Darkness. There he goes. Look, cute little turtle, man. Hey, there goes Santa. Flying up there. Woo! Alright. That's gonna be it for this one. Thank y'all for watching. Later!